Welcome to my vlog again. How have you been? And I hope you're doing great. How has your week been? I trust the Lord has been so good to you. Today we'll continue on what we started last week, and we saw last week on the topic how to build a nation, and we saw that this starts within the family, and we saw that parents and likewise you and I as brothers and sisters to the leaders of tomorrow, we have the responsibility of impacting in their life right from when they are young, because when they grow old it takes much more impact to start changing the things which they've learned. But it's better we start now to start impacting on them. So I'd just like to make this much more practical. So we'll be discussing some issues. And just before I continue, I remember the last time I said it, I haven't given birth. I don't have a child of my own. I'm not yet a parent. I don't know how it feels like. But it's just something that I've just been experiencing. I've been learning as I'm growing up as well too. So don't think I'm married or I've given birth. So just let's be blessed together. You know, there are a lot of things our parents have been telling us, and they've been giving us their own advice and consent on a lot of things. But the truth is that when they give us advice or they tell us not to do something, they don't give us the reason why they are telling us that. Because as I said the last time, I said there's a friend of mine that he has held on over a lot of decades about what his mom had told him. And you know, why the mom told him wasn't explained to him, and he held on to such kind of beliefs, he held on to such kind of mentality up to the stage of his life. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that as parents, as elder ones, as brothers, as sisters, when we try to impact a knowledge in the younger ones, let's try to give them a reason why we're telling them not to do that thing. Because that advice we're giving them might be valid at this moment, but when they grow up in the future to come, that same thing might not be valid, because there are a lot of things that might have changed. So when you tell a child not to do something, let him know. And another reason is that when you give them a reason, it will help them to make a decision when they are on their own. So one other thing I've noticed amongst our parents is that they like to compare us with other children. But it's something that, where I don't blame any parents for doing that, but it's based on their knowledge, it's based on what they know back then. But with this our own generation that is coming up, we need to try as much as possible not to compare our children. You see how he's improving, you see how he's doing this, but we are not wired in the same way. We are different in capacity, we are different in abilities, and we need to understand this as elder ones, as parents, that we should try not to compare, but rather we should treat them with love. So this is just to encourage us that as we are building a new generation, as we are building a new nation, as we are building a nation that is good and that is effective, we need not to compare children, but we need to treat them with love. We need to just tell them the reason and help them to know that what they are doing is wrong, so that when they're on their own, they can make the right decision. So these are just some of the things that I think is necessary for us to building a new nation. So if you have some other reasons, or if you have some other things that could really help, you could always share and comment on any of the videos, YouTube, WhatsApp, or anything. So if you have anything that you think will help us build a new nation, because it's necessary that we build a new nation, that we all can be blessed. So God bless you, and please feel free to comment as I said, and watch out for the next video. God bless you. In giving us